how to do this. Copy there, put it right here, and go like this. Bang. Bet. Hold it. Woo! Milagros tweeted. All right, chat. We in the. This is a chat nigga war room. If you're new here, please hit the sub on YouTube, or at least hit the follow button on Twitch. We live on both platforms. Let me see what's going on here. Okay, so we got some preliminary reports that it was supposed to be the verdict was already announced. Gossip in the City said that, but that seemed unlikely. And Gossip in the City is really, really reputable, by the way. Really reputable. Another independent black-owned media, but they're really reputable. However, apparently there's no decision that can be made until 1:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's going to be 4:30, which means it's impossible unless the judge just told him to go to lunch and just discuss the case and they came up with a verdict. They're supposed to start deliberating in 15 minutes. I think people are anticipating or predicting that Tory is going to at least beat he's going to beat two of the counts. I don't think no one with a brain thinks he's going to get convicted of shooting Meg. Right? Now there's two other counts: discharging a firearm and the actual possession. Okay? I think if he gets the possession, you hit that on appeal, you good. I think if he gets discharging the weapon, I ain't gonna lie, and I'm gonna get into it later, I think Tory might have fucked himself for that one because his witness is the only person that came up there that said he saw Tory shoot. So, you know what I mean? Again, Sean Kelly's the only nigga who said he seen Tory pull the trigger or shot. That's the only nigga who did it, and that was Tory's witness. So if he get convicted of that, that's because of his own witness, so that he kind of cheddar bob himself with that. The possession charge, I think that's tough, but it would mean that the jury is going off of what Meg is saying. Meg says she saw him with the gun, right? DNA is inconclusive, so you can't tell either way. Obviously, you know, Tory's lawyers would argue like they're going to lean to say, well, since you can't tell either way, pretty much means it's not. And the prosecution is going to argue like, well, actually, it's the opposite. You get what I mean? It's just a lot going on. We just didn't get a good DNA sample, but it means he probably did. They're going to combine it with witnesses, obviously make it sound with who's their star witness. And it is what it is. Somebody say Cheese Twitter. Say Cheese TV. Wait, what is Say Cheese Instagram or Twitter? Did Say Cheese say something? By the way, we're back in the war room. Verdict coming soon. Tory found not guilty of two charges. Only charged for the gun possession. Hey, listen, black blogs, chill. They try to vilify me for shit like this, so y'all need to chill. Unfortunately, because Say Cheese does not have a representative in that court, neither do I. Yes, we know Milagros and a few other people are in there. Until we hear from those sources, let's not jump the gun, because that's when they're going to throw black blogs under the bus again, saying, look, they're jumping the gun again. You get what I mean? Just chill out. We're going to wait till someone verified from court actually says something. By the way, I think they're just kind of amplifying what Gossip in the City said. Let me see if I can find Gossip in the City. Gossip in the City. Here's her Instagram. I don't know if I followed them on here. Yeah, okay, I don't. Gossip in the City, Twitter. Yeah. I think they even took it back already. Look. Oh my God. Hopefully there's no like porn on here. Here we go. So they have brought it back. Okay? So Gossip in the City had tweeted prior to this saying that they believe or they have heard information that it was a 2-1 verdict, which means on the 3 counts, Tory was found innocent on 2 of them, but guilty on 1 of them, which, by the way, you know, first of all, the judge, we got to go back to Megan Cunningham. She's actually in court. The judge told people The judge told everybody that deliberations, right here. I'm going to have to take off on. By the way, thank you guys for all the subs. You know what I mean? Y'all about to get me drunk today, I could tell. So good. Speaking of the jury, they just left the jury room for a standard 90-minute break. They're on break right now. The judge told them they cannot deliberate from noon to 1:30. 1:30 is in 12 minutes, okay? If you're on East Coast, 1:30 means 4:30. We're 3 hours ahead of LA. If you're in LA, 1:30 obviously means 1:30. If you're in the UK, I know where New York is about like 5 hours from then, so it's probably 8 hours then. So it should be 1:30 should be 9:30 if you're thinking about your local time. So unless Megan couldn't have just said some bullshit, it's no way the jury deliberated, and it's no way the jury came up with a verdict. And also, I'm going to be honest with you, at minimum, I think it's going to take an hour. At minimum. Like, you know what I mean? It's no way they come back with a verdict in a few seconds, right? There's a lot of information. There's a lot of lies. There's a lot of sides. What do I predict? I'm telling you what I predict now. I predict it's going to be either 2-1 or 3-0. I think if it's 3-0, it look like Tory might drop an album tonight, right? 3-0 would mean he has been found not guilty on all 3 charges and he's completely free to go. I believe it would be 2-1 because I think they're going to, like, it's like splitting hairs a little bit. I feel like the jury, you know, they might have a personal feeling left either way, but they have to go by the letter of the law. But that also might affect them to vote on each charge to say, well, okay, we can't convict him of shooting her, but you know what? We're going to vote guilty for him having a gun. You know what I mean? So it's kind of one of those type of things. But if it was any way else, whether it's like if he got found guilty on 2 counts, I'd be very shocked. If he got found, everybody who's reporting that is preliminary. And by the way, you know, I love gossip in the city. You know, I'm pretty sure Fee wasn't behind putting this out. Let me see what's going on. Somebody says, okay, apparently there's a document. I won't even show that on the screen. Okay. Anyway, regardless, gossip in the city is a very reputable source, though. I do fuck with Fee, but there is a I don't want to do a disservice. Say Cheese is posting what Gossip in the City posted. So everything's come from Gossip in the City. There's this paperwork, supposedly, but which only person would have this paperwork is the fucking juror, the 4-person of the juror, the judge, or the motherfucking, what do you call it again? Or the clerk. Because remember, it hasn't been announced in public court yet, so Tory's lawyer hasn't seen anything, nor has the prosecution. I don't even know if I should show this on screen because, again, I'm trying to be a little bit careful, and this is even to protect people like, you know, Fee from Gossip in the City, because all the big media, NBC News and whatever the case is, they're tight. Everybody's coming over here to come watch the shit. Like, you know what I mean? People watching outlets like mine and even Gossip in the City, and they're looking for any type of mistake we could make to be like, oh, this is why I shouldn't with them. So, you know, I'm trying to protect other black media outlets as well. We have seen Milagros tweet, and she is in court. She said lunch is not even over yet, which means they had about 20 to 30 to y'all before that, and they would have to continue after y'all getting antsy or what. So I'm guessing maybe they okay. So maybe they talked for 20 to 30 minutes before. So I guess they went to deliberate for like 20 to 30 minutes. They can't deliberate during lunch. I would be shocked. I know. Y'all keep telling me everybody posted. I'm not posting it until it's announced in court. Okay? This might be true. It might be true. By the way, I'd be shocked if in 20 to 30 minutes they came up with a verdict. But who knows? Somebody said No Jumper posted it too. I'll look at it without putting it on screen when No Jumper posted, because No Jumper supposedly has a rep in court. No Jumper supposedly has a rep in court, but the document that Fee's going off isn't public yet. They posted that Tory Lanez was found. Yeah, I'll put it on the screen. But I want to caution that until it's announced in public court, because again, I'm trying to protect my independent media counterparts. If we get some shit wrong, they're going to write all these articles. You see how weird NBC is. Oh, don't trust these motherfuckers. Okay. They posted this 6 minutes ago. Tory Lanez was found not guilty on felony assault. That would be the charge of shooting Meg. So he was found not guilty. Discharging a firearm with gross negligence. He was found not guilty. He was found guilty of being possession of the firearm. Okay? If this is the verdict, let me see, there's a new Milagros tweet. Let's see what's going on. Give me a second. By the way, they're about to go back in court. Okay, Milagros denies that a verdict has been reached. So do you see any signatures? The paper was on the second floor and people took photos. A verdict has not been reached. Okay? So Milagros is denying that this is true. By the way, if you don't know who runs gossip in the city, it's a beautiful black queen as well. So, I'm hoping both of these beautiful black queens, we love Milagros, but Fee's a friend of mine too. All right, cool.